in the Hidden Kingdom. I hope everyone is doing okay. So, can you be with your twin flame? Yes, you can be with your twin flame. And I know how difficult this journey can be, but you can be with your twin flame. And that whole beginning part of the journey when you meet your twin flame and you had such incredible energy between the two of you, and you couldn't even understand what exactly was going on because you never felt like this with anyone, and the feeling is undescribable. And unless you're a twin flame, it's even hard to describe the connection that you have with your twin flame. But when they leave, which is what twin flames go through, it's unbearable, and the pain is unbearable, because whether it came out of the blue or whether after a few weeks, or sometimes twin flames will stay together for a few months, but typically it doesn't last very long because the energy for the divine masculine is just overwhelming. So they have no choice but to run, because remember, it is one soul. It is one soul, two bodies, two minds. So now you're sharing the same soul frequency, and the energy is too much. So they have no choice but to run, which leaves you how? Heartbroken, right? And even for those twin flames, divine feminine energy, which is the more awakened person, the awakened twin is the divine feminine energy, and that can be male or female. And even if you physically did not meet the person in 3D, you only met, say, on video, or you met only through talking on the phone or video chatting, or whatever it may be, or even just meeting someone for 5 minutes and they activated your soul. So in whatever situation it might be for you, the energy is overwhelming and left you with a feeling of desperation. And this is really hard, because that whole feeling of what twin flames call it is called the bubble phase, the bubble love, which didn't last long, can leave you really, really hurtful. And how do you get out of that pain? Can you just forget about your twin flame, right? What you'll find in this journey is that because of your ego mind, right, you may find it difficult for you not to think of your twin flame. And all this is very normal in the beginning. And in fact, it will bring you at some point to the dark night of the soul, which is you feeling desperate, you feeling all kinds of emotions that you've never felt before. You feel alone, your whole world is shifting, you're not understanding what's going on, you want to be by yourself all the time. All this is part of the dark night of the soul. And what's happening is that you will soon begin to release layers of the ego. So this can be really painful, but will your twin flame ever come back? Yes, your twin flame can magnetize back. Yes, they can. You just have to do the inner work. So if you're ready to do the inner work, then yes, you can magnetize your twin flame back. But what's important first is that you begin to detach from your twin flame. And as hard as that is, that's really important to detach and not look at their pictures, not reread text messages, not reread emails perhaps, whatever it may be that you're looking at, or even maybe their social media, right? Kind of peeking to see what's going on in their social media, right? And I know how tempting that can be, right? Because you're trying to figure out why have they left, right? What is going on? So, going back and searching their social media is very common. And it's that addictive energy, right? That the divine feminine is experiencing. And you want to get that hit, right? You need to find out what's going on, right? Or you need to look at those pictures again so you can feel that, that feeling of, oh, this was so good. So you're getting that hit. It's like an addict, right? It's almost like an alcoholic, right? And, an alcoholic can't just take one drink, right? So it's the same concept with a twin flame. Even going back just a little bit and looking back at their pictures or their text messages or their social media is addictive energy, even though it was just a little peak, right? Even that will continue to push them away. So really starting to detach from your twin flame is really, really important once they leave. And I know this is really, really hard because you're confused. You're going through the dark night of the soul and you're not feeling too good. And you might be getting readings too, right? Tarot readings from other people that you meet or online psychics. But all of that is push energy and you're just pushing them even further away. So really getting a handle on that, and that can be really hard. That getting readings and stopping the readings can be very difficult because I know many twin flames go through getting readings and readings and readings and readings, and they just want that hit that everything is going to be okay in the future. And you get that hit momentarily, but nothing changes. And unless whoever's doing a reading is a twin flame, they really can't guide you. And even if someone else is giving you a reading and they are a twin flame, it's still an individualized journey. So, and they're picking up your energy at that time. So all of that is all push energy, right? So, and that's really difficult to let go of, but that is something that, when you're ready to really do the inner work, kind of releasing all that and letting go of readings and tarot readings and all that, metaphysical, spiritual psychics out there, and they're wonderful. I have certainly nothing against people doing readings, but not in this journey. If it was a soulmate, right, they certainly can pick up your energy and guide you because it's two souls. But here we're talking about one soul in two bodies, so it's a different type of journey. And psychics readings doesn't work in this journey. It's only going to not help you at all in this journey. So there is hope. You can have your twin flame. They can come back to you. It's just about putting in the inner work and aligning with your soul, really being able to align with your soul. So as you begin to align with your soul, because realizing that this is a soul connection, this is not a connection of the mind. And if you're trying to figure it all out, your mind can't understand exactly what's happening because the ego gets in the way. So this is a journey of the soul. So learning how to connect with your soul, right? Connect with your creator, right? And going within. It's all about going within and opening up your heart space and connecting to your guides or your angels, whomever, or source, whomever you resonate with, whichever terminology you resonate with. But it is a connection of the soul. So this is part of the inner work, is being able to align with your soul. And once you begin to neutralize the energy, you start raising your vibration. And as you raise your vibration, guess what happens? You raise the vibration of your divine masculine as well. As you go up, they go up. As you go up, they go up, right? As you start to neutralize, that's how when your divine masculine comes back in, right? So all this is a process. So please be very patient with yourself and learning how to just be and flow with your energy, right? Where you're not pushing energy, and that's all part of detaching from your twin flame, really detaching from them. Anytime you're in separation, you want to detach, and you could be going through the runner-chaser dynamic, because some twins go through that, but there's also a time where they do run and you don't hear from them. Anytime you're in separation is a time for you to go even deeper, to align even deeper, because they will come and trigger you. They will trigger you as to your core wounds. Your core wounds have been triggered when you meet your twin flame. So you want to release those core wounds, right? And alchemize the core wounds and release them back into the universe. So it is possible to get your twin flame back. Absolutely 100%, but there is some inner work to do. So I hope this video was helpful, and catch me on my next videos. And if you like my content, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have a private Facebook group that is pretty new, so feel free to check it out.